cables
We can get
to
rid of this one.
stand. Wait, now.
There you go.
Oh, am I going to just put this on the table this time?
That's fine.
All right. And the set list too?
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
We're a bit late this morning. Sorry.
This noon.
This noon. Still feels like morning to me. We're a bit late
Oh,
this
wait.
morning.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Silence. Hi.
Hello. Welcome to May. We're starting out straight off with a song about May. It's called Autumn to May. It's a magical song about all manner of magical animals that come when no one else is around and keep entertained and occupied. Wir fangen gleich an mit einem Lied vom Mai. Es heißt Autumn to May, Herbst bis Mai. Es geht verschiedene Zaubertiere, die in der Nacht kommen oder wenn man sonst ganz allein ist, wie oft jetzt. Und die sorgen für Unterhaltung und Ablenkung.
And because this came up when I was talking to somebody on the phone last week, I'm not constantly looking down to check that we're looking good. I'm looking at words.
I am throwing a lot of songs at her week for week.
You see, when we first started this and she's like, oh yeah, just this one, and I thought, oh, that's fine. I'm really good at learning words quickly. Hello, Cat. This is Cat.
Can we tell what her name is?
Yeah, this is Parker.
Parker.
And she's mounting. What's wrong? Did I not give you food? Anyway, my brain's not as good as it used to be, so I'm finding I'm having a harder time with it.
Both of us are having trouble with words and remembering what comes next on the harp and all of those things. And we've had a kind of a difficult week with various people being sick, and so we haven't practiced as much as we would have liked to. Let's say it's never enough. It's never enough.
No, you have food. Don't complain. You're fine. That's right. You sit there and listen.
So, ein Hund, der große Ohren hat und um die Welt fliegt. Ein Frosch, der Märchen erzählt. Eine Herde Schafe, die Schätze stehlt. Und ein Schwan. Yeah? Mm-hmm. I hope I'm in the right key. Oh, you know what I didn't think of?
What?
The buttons
Oh, the buttons
are going to go clackety-clack. Oh, well. All right.
It'll be added rhythmic.
It'll be hopefully added rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clackety-clack.
Clackety clack.
Uh-oh, no. That's the other thing. We've been having terrible issues with this Colorado weather. I've tuned this harp 3 times today already, and it just keeps going out. All right. Oh, once I had a little dog. Color it was brown. I taught him how to whistle, to sing and dance and run. His legs, they were 14 yards long, his ears so very wide. Around the world in half a day, upon him I could ride. Sing, Terry O'Day, sing, autumn to May. Oh, once
on his head. He'd speak of far-off places, of things to see and do, of all the kings and queens he'd met while sailing in a shoe. Sing, Terry O'Day, sing, autumn to May.
Oh, once I had a flock of sheep. They grazed upon a feather. I kept them in a music box for wind or rainy weather. And every day the sun would shine. They'd fly off o'er the town and bring me back some golden rings and candy by the pound.
Sing, Terry O'Day, sing, autumn to May. Oh, once I had a downy swan, she was so very frail. She sat upon an oyster shell and hatched me out a snail. The snail had changed into a bird, the bird to butterfly. And he who tells a bigger tale would have to tell a lie. Sing, Terry O'Day, sing, autumn to May. Sing, Terry O'Day, sing, autumn to May.
The last verse always fascinated me. I had a downy swan. She sat upon an oyster and hatched me a snail. The snail it changed into a bird, and the bird to a butterfly. And I didn't understand that verse until I had children. Because they start out as little snails, and then they just blossom and fly away. Ich habe die letzte Strophe über eine Schwänin, die eine
Schwänin.
Schwänin. Yeah, isn't there such a thing? That's what I've always said. A Schwänin.
Ein weiblicher Schwan.
Ein weiblicher Schwan. Habe ich was
I
gelernt?
don't know. I could be wrong. Ich könnte. Anyway.
Jedenfalls, sie brütet eine Schnecke und die Schnecke wird zu einem Vogel und Vogel zu Schmetterling. Und ich habe diese Strophe nicht verstanden, bis ich eigene Kinder hatte und verstanden habe, die fangen an als Schnecken und dann plötzlich kriegen sie Flügel und fliegen davon. Es ist so schön. Direkt aus dem Leben genommen. Another thing I always asked about the song was why autumn to May? Why just autumn to May? And then I realized in studying folklore and traditional storytelling that is the time of storytelling, autumn to May, when it's dark and magical. Also ich habe auch den Titel nicht verstanden früher. Herbst bis Mai, dachte ich, warum nur Herbst bis Mai? Ja, das ist eben die Märchenzeit, Herbst bis Mai. Und deswegen erzählt man magische Geschichten bis Mai. Jetzt müssen wir aufhören. Nein.
We won't stop telling
Hören wir nicht auf, denn Mai ist ein Zaubermonat.
Oh, this one's up.
This one's up. I thought we could try it.
Okay.
We just learned this. Well, I sang it as a child, but Alliene just had to learn it. Like a lot of the songs we're doing today, we just learned them. This is to sing along. It's a very easy refrain. It's only sail away, ladies, sail away. Segel weg, meine lieben Frauen, segel weg. Und die Bedeutung ist egal. Es geht Tennessee. Greetings to our wonderful friends, Josina and Ignacio in Tennessee. We miss you. We love you. And this is for you. Yeah, it is, because it's all about Tennessee. And I think it's a river shanty because it feels like a double haul. Sail away, ladies, sail away. There's a lot of discussion about this song being other things, but we think it's a shanty. Wir glauben, das ist ein Fluss-Shanty, denn es gibt einfach diesen Rhythmus des doppelten Ziehens an die Zeile. Did I say that right? No, I probably didn't. I can't speak German anymore, so let's just sing instead.
Sounds good.
We'll just sing loud, okay?
Sounds good.
I got a home in Tennessee. Sail away, ladies, sail away. That's the place I wanna be. Sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 Shall we practice that? Sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 Ever I get my new house done, sail away, ladies, sail away. Give the old one to my son, sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 In the kitchen all day long, sail away, ladies, sail away. Wishing I could sing this song, sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 Come along, boys, and go with me. Sail away, ladies, sail away. We'll go down to Tennessee. Sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 Ain't no use to sit and cry. Sail away, ladies, sail away. You'll be an angel by and by. Sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 Come along, boys, and go with me. Sail away, ladies, sail away. We'll go down to Tennessee. Sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 What's next? Oh, more magic. Ah, yes.
Oh, e.
Bailtena was the end of April to the 1st of May. And that is one of those times when borders disappear. So that those in the realm of fairy walk our world and we can slip into the realm of fairy. Now you need to understand that fairies in the ancient Irish and Scottish traditions are not little Tinkerbell fairies with wings. These are people like you and me.
What would now be known as fae or
Yeah. But they're much more beautiful than we are, and they love to spirit off people from the Christian world, as it's often called, as in this Scottish ballad. Das ist eine Zeit der Magie im Mai, der 30. April bis zum 1. Mai ist Bailtena. Eine
Weihnacht.
Ja, Walpurgisnacht.
Da kommt es her.
Da
von
kommt es her.
Beltane.
Ja. Und das ist eine Zeit, wo die Grenzen zwischen dem Feenreich und dem menschlichen Reich aufgehoben werden. Und wir können durchschlüpfen und die können zu uns schlüpfen. In this song, There are certain things that fairies, although they're very powerful, cannot do. They're not good musicians, no matter what you hear. They love to steal harpers away, and maybe we'll sing that song next week about Thomas the Rhymer who gets spirited off. And the other thing they cannot do is nurse their own babies. So women who've just had babies and are nursing are very endangered. Es gibt zwei Sachen, obwohl Feen sehr mächtig sind, es gibt zwei Sachen, die sie nicht können. Musizieren ist nicht ihre Stärke. Sie können auch ihre eigenen Babys nicht stillen. Und deswegen sind menschliche Frauen sehr gefährdet, wenn sie gerade ein Kind bekommen haben.
Davon handelt.
Und darum geht es in diesem Lied. Es geht um eine Frau, die im Feenreich sitzt und sie hört, wie nah das menschliche Reich, das christliche Reich ist, aber für sie unerreichbar. Und sie weint und versucht, die Feenkönigin zu überzeugen, dass sie heim soll. This is the song of a young woman who's just had a baby. She's been carried off to the realm of fairy to nurse the fairy queen's baby. And she can hear her world. She can hear cows. She can hear that it's so close, but she can't reach it. And she cries and begs the Queen of Fairy to let her go. The Queen of Fairy, on the other hand, begs her to please stay and nurse my son until he can hold your hand, until he's that tall. Die Feenkönigin fleht sie an, bitte, sonst stirbt mein Sohn, still ihn, bis an deine Hand gehen kann.
I heard a Kylo, a bonny Kylo, and a Kylo down by yon stane, awaken Queen of Elfin, and hear your noodies main.
Oh, mourn ye for your meat, she said, or mourn ye for fee, or mourn ye for some other bounty that women are wont to eat.
I mourn for my meat, she said, nor mourn I for fee, but I do mourn for Christen land, it's there I fain would be. I mourn for my meat, she said, nor may I fray cold, but I do mourn for my young son, I left him for nights old.
Oh, nurse my son, nourish, she said, till he gaze at your knee. Then ye maun gang to Christian land, it's there for him would be. Oh, nurse my son, nourish, she said, till he gaze at the holt. Then ye maun gang to your young son, you left him for nichts old. So which one are we doing? Am I doing the Nightingale now?
Sure.
Okay, good. Now I have to really. This is
And I will check on everything.
weird key. Those up, those down, those up, those down. Yes. I have a beautiful house and garden in Germany, in former Eastern Germany. I live in an old parsonage when I'm there. It's only 300 years old. We call it the new house. If you would like to take a look at the old house, please look up on Facebook, Gotisches Haus Burg Hessler. If you can't find it, just write to me and I'll tell you how to find it on Facebook. That's our 500-year-old house and our Center for Early Music, where we have lots of fascinating concerts. Back to my garden, I have heard that the nightingales are now singing in the garden. So I wanted to sing this song. Die mich von Deutschland kennen, wissen schon vielleicht, dass ich in einem wunderschönen alten Pfarrhaus in Kloster Heselau in ehemaligen Ostdeutschland lebe, mit einem wunderschönen Garten. Das ist das neue Haus und das alte Haus findet man unter Facebook unter Gotisches Haus Burg Hessler. Das ist unser Zentrum für alte Musik. This is a poem by Clemens Brentano with music by Louise Reichhardt. Clemens Brentano, Achim von Arnim were friends of the Brothers Grimm. They collected early songs and put them in something called Knabenwunderhorn. Louise Reichhardt was the daughter of Johann Friedrich Reichhardt, the famous composer. She lived from 1772 until 1846, and she played the harp and wrote the music to the songs of her friends, like the early Romantic poets. Das Gedicht ist von Clemens Brentano, die Melodie von Louise Reichhardt. Louise Reichhardt war die Tochter von Johann Friedrich Reichhardt, dem berühmten Komponisten und Kapellmeister von Friedrich den Großen. Sie spielte Harfe und vertonte die Gedichte von ihren Freunden wie Clemens Brentano, Achim von Arnim und so weiter und so weiter. It's a tragic song. It's like when your thoughts just circle and you can't get out of that circle. Es sang vor langen Jahren wohl auch die Nachtigall, das war wohl süßer Schall, da wir zusammen waren. Ich sing und kann nicht weinen und späne so allein den Faden und rein, solang der Und falls ich es nicht erwähnt habe auf Deutsch, das habe ich gesungen, weil anscheinend die Nachtigallen in meinem Garten jetzt singen. The nightingales are singing in my garden. And that made me think of this song.
And I put on the Facebook event, I put a link for Gotisches Haus Burghäsler, and I put it in the comments too. I don't think it's linking. I don't think it was a actual link, but you can just copy it and maybe get there if you're curious. Anyway.
Is this
And
what
look,
we're doing?
Anne Heyman.
Oh,
is
hi,
watching.
Anne. Oh, Anne. Oh, I'm so sorry I don't have my metal-strung harp here. I feel half naked without it. So I'm just doing all the
I think we
tunes.
mentioned it last time, but you even asked me before you came, is there any reason to bring the wire-strung harp? And I said, nah, you're just here for a couple weeks, and we'll be so busy.
And we'll be so busy. Yeah, we are very busy. So if anyone has an extra one lying around in Colorado, you can drop
Send it on over.
it over. My fingernails, although in Colorado, the first thing I did was cut my nails off because it's impossible to keep them long enough to really use. All right, which one are we doing next?
That?
Yes,
Okay.
good. That's in G.
And thank you, Jack. Always good to have you.
Is Jack with us again?
Yes, of course.
Of course. What would we do without Jack?
And Claudia.
And Claudia, right.
But he said that was nice. I don't know what was nice, but something was nice. So that's nice.
All right, let me just make sure I'm in G. I did not like that B at all. Ah. Wow. All right. I am going to be so glad when
Robert
Kalachny Music is open.
Schuchard?
Oh, hi, Robert.
Robert Schuchard. Oh,
Robert.
Grüße aus Leipzig.
Ja.
Hallo, Grüße zurück.
Yeah. Robert is one of the people who's played in our Gothic house.
Oh, cool.
Ja, Robert ist einer der besten alte Musiksänger und Spieler, den ich kenne. Nimmerselig, that's the name of the group, Nimmerselig. Falls ihr da reinschauen wollt, wunderbare Gruppe. Hi Martin, The Wind That Shakes the Barley is next. Das ist das nächste, das hat er, also der Chef von der Gruppe. Ja,
Okay,
stop
okay.
babbling. All right.
Yeah, stop babbling.
Stop babbling.
Even though I'm just as bad as at that. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, I hit it right off the bat. The whispers in the morning of lovers sleeping tight are rolling by like thunder now when I look in your eyes. I hold on to your body, feel each move you make. Your voice is warm and tender, a love that I could not forsake. 'Cause I'm your lady, and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can. Lost is how I'm feeling, lying in your arms, when the world outside is too much to take. That all ends when I'm with you. Even though there may be times it seems I'm far away, but never wonder where I am, for I am always by your side. 'Cause I'm your lady, and This is a request from Leipzig. We've been working on it for 3 weeks. We're finally going to try it today. It's an Irish rebel song from the 19... Oh, shoot. It's gone. I had the date in my head and it is gone, but you can imagine that this sort of thing happened for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Ein irisches Rebellenlied von einer Zeit, die eigentlich gar nicht zu Ende ist.
Mhm.
I sat within a valley green. I sat me with my true love. That's always
That stupid
the
note.
spot. That's always
Okay.
the spot. We're going to try this again,
Try again.
right?
Start over.
I sat within a valley green. I sat me with my true love.
Oh, I can't get it. What is it on? I can't.
You
get
can't find it?
it. Can't find it.
True love. You want me to sing the first verse together?
Yep.
Okay.
Just a
Okay.
true love,
True love.
true love.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. We even practiced this beforehand, and I got it just fine. But not
okay.
right now.
We'll do the first verse.
Okay.
Okay. I sat within the valley green. I sat me with my true love. My sad heart strove the two between, the old love and the new love. The old for her, the new that makes me think of Ireland dearly. While soft the wind blew down the glen and shook the golden barley. 'Twas hard the woeful words to frame, to break the chains that bound us, but harder still to bear the shame of foreign chains around us. And so I said the mountain glen, I'll seek at morning early, and join the bold united men, while soft winds shake the barley. Was sad I kissed away her tears, my fond arms round her flinging. A foeman shot first on our ears, from out the wildwood ringing. A bullet pierced my true love's side, in life's young spring so early, and on my breast in blood she died, while soft winds shake the barley. But what for blood without remorse I've ta'en at Ulart's hollow, and laid my true love's clay cold corpse, where I full soon may follow, as round her grave I wander drear, no night and morning early, with breaking heart will we gave it a shot.
We gave it a shot.
And we'll work on it. And
Yeah,
it'll
we'll
get
do it
better.
again.
We'll do it again.
And it'll be better. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, standing up.
Well, I do. You don't
Liebeskalender. Okay.
Yeah.
Anne says, myrrh is the trick for dry weather nail issues.
Oh, thank you, myrrh. So that's a shout out to all of you people who play wire-strung harps and are trying to save your nails. Myrrh. Do you rub it on them or take it?
Smoke your nails. In church.
Oh.
Frankincense and myrrh, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
That would. Oh. I remember once when I had to sing at the Catholic Church in Lerchenfeld,
Uh-huh.
and they were swinging those things right in front of my nose. I could not breathe.
We have
no.
some somewhere.
Okay, let me get this into the right key. Okay. This one's so tricky.
Okay, while you're doing that, this one's really fun. This is a German song. Again, we are doing 2 today. This is another one of the Harp Lady, the Wandering Harp Lady songs
From Leipzig.
from Leipzig.
Yeah.
And it goes through the calendar of love, starting with January and ending in December. And it likens a love relationship, a marriage to
Yes.
1 year, and how it begins and how it ends by December. It's over.
Yeah. By December, it's over.
No more love left.
But they do get married in May, and
Yes.
that's why we're picking
Yay for May.
one positive month in this song. Should we translate it? No, we don't really have.
The whole thing?
No, it's just in January they take us. The men take us out on the ice, which is very thin. In February they wear masks for Mardi Gras to fool us.
That goes to March.
And that goes into March.
Then they start warming up.
Yeah, then our hearts start to lose their hard shell. In April, it's April Fool's, so they really fool us in April. And in May, well, thank God they take us to the altar. But in June, during the honeymoon, the lightning's already flashing. Then the thunderstorms start in July and August. September's already getting cold. October, the leaves are falling, just like love is falling and blowing away. November is die Herzen. Yeah, well.
Yeah,
In November
it's almost over. In December, it's over.
it's frozen. It's gone.
No more love. It's all frozen.
It's dead.
Yep.
So.
It's not so cheery, but it's such a fun
It's so
song.
funny in German. You have to believe us. It's funny in German. Now, in case you're wondering what I'm doing up here, I'm changing the key because harps are normally tuned diatonically. Let me see if I can get one. I have this. That's all I got. So in order to change keys, I have to flip switches. And if it happens in the middle of the song, like in Die Nachtigall, and in this one, I have to flip in the middle. And the Wandering Harp Ladies played harps that had hooks that you've switched. So, yes, they could do all this. Ready?
Yep.
Im Januar, da führen uns die Männer auf das Eis.
Den Schnee sind ihre
Worte gleich. Sie machen uns viel weiß. Im Februar maskieren sie sich, das dauert bis zum März. Da löst die harte Rinde sich allmählich von dem Herz. Da löst die harte Rinde sich allmählich von dem Herz. Den Monat später schicken sie uns lächelnd in April. Im Mai, Gottlob, da fühlen sie als braut uns an das Ziel. Die Flitterwochen fangen an, der Juli rückt heran. Da gibt es heißere Tage schon, es donnert dann und wann. Da gibt es heißere Tage schon, es donnert dann und wann. Im Juli gibt's Gewitter oft, die Hundstag müssen sein. Es steigt die Hitze im August und manchmal schlägt's auch ein. September kühlt die Herzen ab und kürzer wird der Tag. Der Mann jagt außer dem Haus herum, nach dem Weib ist keine Frag. Der Mann jagt außer dem Haus herum, nach dem Weib ist keine Frag. Oktober zieht als Nebelbild mit unserem Glück hinein. Es fallen zur Erinnerung die letzten Blätter ab. Husch, husch geht's in November schon, des Tages letzter Schein. Und im Dezember friert gewiss die heiße Liebe ein. Und im Dezember friert gewiss die heiße Liebe ein. Ja,
Ja.
so ist es.
So it's
Yeah.
No sitting down.
No, sitting
What am I
down.
doing?
I don't know. I'm making you work
You're
hard.
making me stand.
I don't usually sit down at all.
I know.
It's real hard for me to play it sitting down. So, alrighty. This is, I know we all have people that have stuck by us in hard times that we're grateful to. And we have held to other people in hard times, and we hope that they feel the same way. Wir haben alle Leute, die zu uns gehalten haben in schweren Zeiten, und wir sind auch für andere da gewesen und hoffen, dass die dankbar sind. There are a lot of people out there on the front lines right now that are holding the world together for the rest of us who are staying safely home. And we just want to thank you all for standing
I think-
up and doing it.
Yeah. And before we do our last song, we have to do our whole
thing.
our whole thing.
That's
and
your
thank
job.
you to all the comments. It's I was hoping we'd get some more today because it's more fun. It's like, oh, we have an audience. There's people here. So thank you for being here. Thank you. Please, if you like it, like it. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And thanks to everyone who's donated, all the wonderful tips we've gotten, and please consider doing so again. That information is in the description box. And am I forgetting something?
Thank you to Silke. Vielen
Yeah.
Dank an die Silke für diese wunderbare Zeichnung
Yeah, the artwork that the
that we
email
used
that
this
we-
time. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. That was beautiful.
We like things like that too.
Yeah, we'll take anything.
Ice cream.
We're not
Clothes.
picky. We are not picky people at all. Whatever you have, whatever you want to share.
If you notice, I am slowly running out of clothes.
We switched today.
I came here for 2 weeks. I have nothing left. So yeah, that would be cool too.
Maybe we'll just put, I save all my fabric scraps. Which
Oh,
is
let's just wrap me in
idiotic,
fabric
but
scraps
I
next week.
save them all, and maybe someday I'll actually use them, and we'll just pin them to you
Yeah.
with safety pins for next week.
While
It'll be
we're
real
practicing.
wild. Yeah.
While we're practicing, you can pin.
Yeah, sounds good. So.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll be wearing
Oh,
patchwork
and share.
next week.
Why not share if you liked it?
Yeah.
Share it with other people. Because it'll be on.
And
here
remember, the
forever.
videos stay up.
Yeah,
so.
they do.
Okay, stop. There. All right, look at that cat.
Yeah, she's happy.
Yeah. stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. If you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. Come on and talk to me now. Hey, what you got to hide? I get angry too. Well, I'm a lot like you. When you're standing at the crossroads, don't know which path to choose, let me come along. 'Cause even if you're wrong, I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. And I'll never desert you. When the night falls on you, don't know what to do, feeling all alone, walking on your own, I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. And I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you, baby, even in your darkest hour, I'll stand by you.
That one's always hard to get through.
Yeah. We've been singing that one since Alliene was really little. Yeah.
Thank you
All
for
right.
being here.
Thank you for joining us. Vielen Dank.
See you next week.
Ja, bis nächste Woche.